So Bruce Buruma of the Foundation for Red Deer Public Schools joins us on the show. Now we're talking all about the Smile Cookie campaign. Just give us some insight as to what that is.
Well, you know, Tim Hortons is an amazing community supporter, and they came to us and said, we're looking for a project that's going to make a big impact on children and students, and we have a program called Bright Start. And over this week, every penny from the sales of Smile cookies are going to go to the Bright Start program. So we're just encouraging people across Red Deer to get into a Tim Hortons store, buy 1, buy 10, buy dozens of cookies because you're supporting Bright Start, and that's a Bright Start for kids in Red Deer.
Now that's the campaign itself. Walk us through today's events, specifically the decorating challenge, I believe it is.
Yes, we've got some of our supporters. We do have our school board chair, our superintendent, one of our city councilors is going to be here. We've got some Red Deer Rebels, and we're going to see how well they can decorate cookies. I mean, these are really, really good looking cookies. I'm not sure if blindfolds are involved with it yet. We're not quite sure how it's going to be. Just raising the profile of that and getting people to realize this is a really important campaign. It relies on support from the community. Just another way of profiling this great week for Smile Cookies.
Now you mentioned the program the money has headed towards, but what does that entail?
What we're providing is students who are not eligible for pre-kindergarten programming are going to be able to get that program. We know that there are kids who are not ready to start kindergarten, and you know what? If they're behind the start line, they're going to have challenges and issues. If we can work with them, if we can work with them on language, on just understanding literacy and getting them into a place where they're going to be at the same position as other students, that's just going to create a brighter future for those students. Some students are funded for pre-kindergarten because they have severe or mild moderate needs, but in working with our community partners and with families and within our schools, we still know that there are students who are going to have some challenges going into school. Through Bright Start, we allow them to come into our schools, get pre-kindergarten programming, and we know that they are in a better place once they begin kindergarten. And you know, those early years are so important for the success of students in school and in life. So that's why Bright Start is so appropriate for this. We want kids to have a bright start to their future, and through support through the Foundation for Red Deer Public Schools, the Smile Cookie campaign, we're able to provide that.
Now you mentioned the word support. What's it like to see the community support? You mentioned the guests that are going to be attending the event today. What's it like to see that support for the campaign?
You know what, I think there's a buzz in Red Deer about the Smile Cookie campaign. It's not hard to, convince people, go into Tim's, get your coffee, but also pick up a Smile Cookie. First of all, they look really cute, but they also taste really good. But last year was our first year with this, and I know Tim Hortons was blown away by the support from Red Deer. We raised $25,000 last year. There's a couple more stores online. We would love to raise $30,000. And you know what? That's 15 kids who are going to get a brighter start to their future. So by the community coming together, by creating that buzz, by having people from our community decorating cookies, by being on Shaw, by being with other ways we can raise that profile, we can only make a better dent into this campaign goal of $30,000.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Now, the Smile Cookie campaign is a national event, but now let's take a look at some Central Alberta events. Taking place September 29th to October 5th, the Canadian Supreme is a prestigious and exciting major horse event. During the week, they'll include cutting, reining, and cow horse classes for the best horses and competitors in Western Canada and the Northwestern United States. There are also special events throughout the week, such as the Thursday Evening Social, the Western Horse Sale, and the Canadian Supreme Trade Fair. For more information, call 403-313-8673. The JDRF Ride for Diabetes Research is a stationary bike-a-thon that funds type 1 diabetes research. This fun, high-energy event takes place October 1st at 11 a.m. at Bauer Mall. Teams of 5 ride for 7 minutes each over the course of 40 minutes. Enjoy camaraderie with colleagues as well as the competition with teammates and competitors while making a difference in the lives of those who have T1D. For more information, call 403-742-5373. Red Deerians are invited to take a seat in history in the spirit of the Roaring Twenties. The Red Deer Museum and Art Gallery will be putting on the Ritz at Fratter's Speakeasy venue Monday, October 27th. Attendees are encouraged to get in the spirit and come dressed in costume. Prizes will be awarded for Best Individual and Best Group costumes. Doors open at 7 p.m. All proceeds are in support of the Red Deer and District Museum Society. To purchase tickets or to learn more about the event, visit reddeermuseum.com or call 403-309-8405.